Welcome to Influential Leadership. I'm John Hadley.
And I'm Dave Miller. And John has a tip for us today.
Yeah, Dave, you know how going back to our actuarial roots, I always loved acronyms. It was a great memory tool and helped keep things on track in terms of messages. So I was thinking this morning, I came up with this acronym that can help us with leadership. So what I was thinking is a leader is always listening, to listen very carefully, to get good input, is empathizing. Because how else can you inspire your teams and your troops if you're not empathizing with them? But you have to also lead to action, because there's no leadership without taking some form of action. And you're always developing your team, your skills, your abilities. You're developing others so that they can perform better. And particularly leaders engage people. Leaders are always, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be that jump up on the table, inspire the troops leader. It just means that you have to have a mission and a message that engages people, that shows some clear focus, that gets people moving in the direction that you need. And if you do all of this, in the end, it needs to lead to results. Because otherwise, what's the point of the leadership?
Yeah, I really like that list. And I don't know if you did this on purpose, but I like the order there too. One thing that occurs to me is listening comes first. And a lot of leaders will act before they really listen to their people. Or they'll act before they might listen to their people and then go right into action before they really connected or empathize with their people. So I like, at least for the first three, I need to think about the other ones a little bit more. Maybe the order doesn't matter as much other than the results coming at the end. But I love how it starts with listening.
I think you're absolutely right. Because if I just move forward without listening, I mean, that's like the leader who surrounds him or herself with yes men. That's, yeah, you're just listening to what you want to hear. You're not really empathizing with what people are engaged by, what's going on with them. And you may act, but that action is going to be at best suboptimal. It's not going to take advantage of what you can really get out of the people under you.
So how can the leaders out there listening to us or watching us today apply this?
Well, I think one thing is to just put this in a little grid and really honestly rate themselves on how well they listen, how well they empathize with their people, how quickly they act on issues, and whether they act too quickly before they've really listened and empathized, what they're doing to develop their people and themselves, how well they have their people really engaged in a certain direction, in a mission, and what results they're producing. And I think they could use this as a 360-degree approach to say, hey, I want to get all of you to tell me what I can do to improve as a leader. I want you to give me a rating on these, and particularly give me some examples that I can then use to see how I might be better at any of these areas.
That's a great homework assignment, John. Nice tip.
Thanks. So that's what I wanted to share today, and everyone go out and be influential.